Hello everybody! In today's video I'm going to try a fun experiment. We are in Idaho's Sawtooth Wilderness and tonight is night 3 and I decided it would be fun if Carson and I switched sleeping pads. I have the Therm-a-rest NeoAir Xtherm. Carson has the Klymit Static V Insulated pad. If you have followed some of my videos, you would know that I'm not totally in love with my sleeping pad. The problem is that I sleep on my side and I wake up throughout the night because my shoulder and my hip hurts really bad. Carson sleeps on his back, and I've also heard a lot about this Klymit sleeping pad. I've heard a lot of people talking about how they like it, so I'm going to test it out and we are going to see if the cheaper option is the better option for me. So it is a few days after our trip and I am ready to tell you the results. I believe I had a more comfortable night on the Klymit sleeping pad. I did not wake up with any issues like my hips or shoulder hurting. The one thing I did notice was I had a little bit of a cold night. I woke up a couple times because I was cold. I don't know if that's because it was a colder night or because that pad is less insulated. The Klymit has an R value of 5 and the Xtherm has an R value of 5.7, so it's not a super huge difference. I would like to try the Klymit sleeping pad again before I make a final decision, but I can see myself buying one of those in the future and getting rid of my Xtherm. We are talking $200 versus $60. Sometimes the more expensive option isn't necessarily the best option when it comes to gear. But we all do have different preferences. Some people are colder sleepers. Some people have a hard time sleeping, like me. Some people don't sleep on their side. Some people do. I know some of the other complaints about the Xtherm is that it is a little narrow, so people might roll off of it easier. Another complaint is that it's very noisy. That's not something that bothers me, but when I first bought it, the sales associate was like, "Oh, you mean the potato chip bag sleeping pad?" Yeah, but those aren't things that bothered me. What bothered me the most was that I'd wake up with pain in my shoulder and hip. I would try letting out air, but it didn't really seem to solve the problem. And those are the results. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.